You may have noticed a lot of pet food delivery services and raw food products on supermarket shelves, some marketed to both cats and dogs, which to me doesn't seem right. Now, Narelle, does this trend worry you?
It does. I find it highly concerning because a diet that's complete and balanced for dogs needs to have the right balance of muscle meats, organ meats, bone, vegetables and other key nutrients that meets their species-specific needs for things like growth and development and just overall health, whereas cats have their own set of unique nutritional needs, such as requiring high levels of protein and taurine, vitamin A and the omega-6 fat arachidonic acid. So a diet that is nutritionally optimal for cats will lead to nutritional imbalances in dogs, and a diet that is nutritionally optimal for dogs will lead to some pretty serious health effects in cats. So unfortunately, pet owners can't have it both ways.
So what should pet owners look for if they see a product that's marketed to both cats and dogs, or just in general?
Well, a lot of companies will add back in those nutrients that are essential for cats, but because our dogs don't need those nutrients in such high levels, it puts an extra burden on their system and increases the risk of gastrointestinal upset, obesity and even pancreatitis. And if we're looking at foods more generally, pet owners definitely want to avoid artificial additives, and they also want to avoid vague terms such as just meat or...
Like this.
Exactly like that. So just meat or just vegetables, because you really don't know what you're getting or what you're feeding your pet, and that can often mean poorer quality.
What about those pet food delivery services that seem like something that I'd order for myself?
Yeah, I know what you mean. I've also seen home delivery raw food meals that are basically just minced meat with a little bit of organ meat and vegetables mixed in. And while they do add back in some synthetic vitamins and minerals, some are still significantly deficient in calcium. So if pet owners don't see ground bone listed in the ingredients panel, then they need to look for another source of calcium. And if there isn't one, then that's a major red flag, because that will absolutely lead to musculoskeletal disorders, along with some pretty other serious health effects, especially in growing puppies.
And is this something that concerns you?
It's extremely concerning because people are being misled into feeding their pets an incomplete diet that will ultimately lead to health issues later in life. Unfortunately, most pet owners are drawn into diet fads and marketing hype without truly understanding what their cat or dog specifically needs from a nutritional standpoint.
So what should people look for then?
I think the first thing pet owners should question is, how long has the company been manufacturing pet foods? And more importantly, how long have they been specialising in raw food feeding? Then they need to look to see if the product is complete and balanced, so with all of the required nutrients that their pet needs for their specific life stage. And I think it's really important to know that I can call and speak to an expert at the company that I'm buying from, rather than calling, say, a general service number where the person at the other end of the line may not be qualified or even knowledgeable in pet food nutrition. And it's for all of those reasons that I personally use and recommend Big Dog Pet Foods, because Big Dog's been in the industry for 20 years now, so long before raw food feeding became a fad. And you can see from their ingredients list that their food is complete and balanced.
So if you'd like to find out more, go to the Big Dog website, and don't give them the stuff like this.